What's up, guys? I don't know if you could tell by the thumbnail, I shaved off my beard. And let me tell you, it is not easy shaving my whole entire beard with this razor. And now you're gonna sit there until the next video and be like, is he gonna grow it back? Is he gonna leave it? I don't know. I don't like change. Yes, that's how you sound. Now, I have seen quite a few bad movies. But for this episode of Star Wars Month, I'll be reviewing the absolute worst Star Wars film ever made. Yes, I'm talking about Attack of the Clones. Let me start by saying that this movie is a piece of shit. I don't care if this movie is gonna contain spoilers. If you haven't seen Attack of the Clones, there is no escaping from this disaster movie that George Lucas has ever directed. Watch it on Disney Plus if you have no choice, or if you unfortunately have this in your collection, you also have no choice. What the f*** was he thinking? Did he just wake up one day and decide to take a giant dump on a Star Wars franchise? Because that's what it looks like. I can compare it to where I was sweating my ass off while I'm taking a gigantic shit. I felt like I gave birth to two pieces of shit. I named one George and the other one Lucas. Somehow made a connection. This movie has some serious issues. Let's get this shit over with. Attack of the Clones came out on May 12th, 2002 in the Tribeca Festival, and on May 16th, 2002 in the United States. Do I really have to make this joke again? The Tribeca Festival is in New York City, and New York City is not even a country. Seriously, internet? Oh my god, this movie is so bad, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the plot. Or should I say, the lack of plot. This whole entire movie focuses on the relationship between Anakin and Padme. The movie is called Attack of the Clones, not Jedi Falls in Love. What the hell happened to Anakin? How did he get older all of a sudden? Is this like the plot of WandaVision? Mommy, can I get a puppy? Not until you're 15! How about now? What the f*** just happened? Just for fun, I got a new nickname for Anakin. I'm gonna start calling him Anakin the ass throughout the whole review. Because that's who he is in this film. So we got Anakin the ass, the biggest creep in the galaxy, trying to hit on Padme. Who thought it was a good idea to make a love story between Anakin the ass and Padme? Who the hell wrote this piece of script? George Lucas? Oh yeah, he did. I mean, come on, George Lucas. You could do so much better than that. He just forgot how to write a believable romance story and just through this dialogue and forced chemistry. And what's with this romance? It's like watching two people fall in love with each other's bad acting. The dialogue in this film is so cringy, it's like I'm watching a PSA reenactment on what not to do in college. The dialogue is so cringy, I want to stick a fork in my eye. If I were to watch a good romance movie, I choose There's Something About Mary over this film any day. Anakin the ass is like a whiny little bitchy teenage boy who doesn't know how to talk to girls, and Padme's like, is this guy for real?
Please don't look at me like that.
Why not?
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, Anakin's not a Jedi yet. He's still a Padawan learner. But I was thinking...
Hold on a minute.
Excuse me. I was thinking I would stay in the Lake Country. There's some places up there that are very isolated.
Excuse me. I'm in charge of security here, milady.
And this is my home. I know it very well. That is why we're here. Took advantage of my knowledge in this instance.
And don't even get me started on a creepy ass age difference between them. Oh yeah, I totally want to bone this kid who's like 8 years old when I first met him. His game is so weak, he has the charisma of a wet sponge. Also, what the happened to his hair? Did he get lost on a way to a Backstreet Boys concert? Oh, and there they are, making out in the middle of a war zone. Are you kidding me? This is Star Wars, not The Bachelor. Or maybe I should call it The Bachelor Less. Huh? No? Also, what the are those things? Are those worms? Somehow, Anakin the ass killed the worms with his lightsaber and wakes Padme up, and then he threw himself out the window. Now, I wonder what would happen during that scene. Padme, are you alright?
No, I'm not alright! Anakin the ass barged into my room and tried to kill me with his lightsaber.
We'll take care of it. Come on, guys. There's this part where Obi-Wan and Anakin the ass went into this club. Is Anakin the ass 15? I guess he is. Now I know for a fact that if you're under 21, you can't go to any club unless you have an ID. I can imagine what the deleted scene of this movie is like. Excuse me, where are you going? Don't worry, I'm with Obi-Wan. How old are you, son? 15? You realize that you're too young to go into this club, don't you? No! Then you're not going in. I'm sorry. This is bullshit. Watch your language, kid. I love the relationship between Obi-Wan and Anakin the ass. Obi-Wan treats him like his father and he won't let him do anything.
But he feels that I'm too unpredictable. He won't let me move on.
That must be frustrating.
It's worse. He's overly critical. He never listens. He doesn't understand. It's not fair.
Anakin, don't do anything without first consulting either myself or the Council.
Yes, Master.
I do hope he doesn't try anything foolish.
It's all Obi-Wan's fault. He's jealous. He's holding me back. If he's still alive.
Annie, are you just gonna sit here and let him die? He's your friend, your mentor.
He's like my father. But you heard Master Windu. He gave me strict orders to stay here.
He gave you strict orders to protect me. And I'm going to help Obi-Wan. If you plan to protect me, you'll just have to come along.
Anakin! Don't let your personal feelings get in the way. Follow that speeder. Over the ship. I can't take Dooku alone. I need you. If we catch him, we can end this war right now. We have a job to do.
I don't care. Put the ship down.
You will be expelled from the Jedi Order.
I can't leave her.
Come to your senses. What do you think Padme would do were she in your position?
I was beginning to wonder if you'd got my message.
I retransmitted it just as you had requested, Master. Then we decided to come and rescue you.
Good job.
Somehow Jedis have this law that apparently they are forbidden to love.
Are you allowed to love? Thought that was forbidden for a Jedi.
Of course, Anakin the ass broke the law and starts being all flirty with Padme.
You've changed so much.
You haven't changed a bit. You're exactly the way I remember you in my dreams.
You're making fun of me.
No, I'd be much too frightened to tease a senator. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
What the does that mean? Really, ass? That's your big complaint? Yeah, no Sherlock. That's what happens when you go to a beach. What's with the acting? Did he learn his lines at a community theater? His character makes Keanu Reeves look like a bad Shakespearean actor. I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. You guys! Also in this scene, Anakin the ass is actually walking on sand. How come he doesn't get a reaction from stepping on sand? This makes no sense at all. Anakin the ass straight up murders a bunch of Tusken Raiders, including women and children.
I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too.
That's just messed up. Something tells me that Anakin the ass is gonna be the next Michael Myers in a Halloween reboot. Anakin the ass starts having these nightmares about his mother, and he says that Jedis don't have nightmares.
Jedi don't have nightmares.
I heard you.
Where in the hell did he learn this? Is there a church in the Star Wars universe that I wasn't aware of? I mean, it's kind of like Adam and Eve being told not to eat the forbidden fruit, but they ate it anyway. And we know how that turned out. What was George Lucas even thinking? Jedis are not people. They're robots. They can't have love. They can't have nightmares. They can't have feelings for each other. They just sit around and talk. Like we are doing right now. And who the is Count Dooku? Is he related to the Count from Sesame Street? He's actually a lame villain. I mean, Darth Vader was a badass, but this guy? He looks like a discount version of him. Count Dooku? More like Count Dookie. Am I right? No? Still nothing? And we have Anakin the ass mother dying, and look at that position. It's like Jesus executed in the cross. But in this one, it's more like mother executed in a triangle. Yeah, that sounds lame. The only person says that Anakin the ass is handsome is his mother. I was gonna make the joke, but I got nothing. Look at the face the mom makes when she dies. It looks like how a cat dies. And now Jar Jar Binks is involved. Again. I mean, what in the actual was George Lucas thinking? I mean, seriously, who thought it was a good idea to bring that annoying piece of back? Did he really think that kids find this annoying piece of funny? I wanted to strangle him with his own ears. This mother ruins everything he touches. This time, Jar Jar is fully responsible for the downfall of the Jedi and the rise of the Empire. That means he's finally getting killed off in the franchise and hoping that we will never, ever see that annoying little bastard again. That's what you get, you idiot. I swear to God, if I ever see him in real life, I'm gonna kick him in his CGI balls. Let's not forget about Yoda's CGI fight scene with Count Dookie. Look at him flipping around like he's auditioning for the next Cirque du Soleil show. It's also like watching two old men try to kill each other with their canes. I mean, what the hell is that? It looks like a video game cutscene from the early 2000s. I've seen better graphics on my old Game Boy. If Yoda's gonna continue fighting, he'll probably break his wrinkly neck. Master Splinter may be old, but he can kick Shredder's ass with his walking stick. I never seen him flip. Once. And it should stay that way. So Anakin the ass and Padme got married. That's how the movie ends. Also, he didn't even propose to her. He's like, let's get married right now. We don't need no fancy proposal planning, just a cheap wedding ceremony that will complete our relationship. This reminds me of every last episode of How I Met Your Mother. Every season involves a wedding. I'm gonna sum this movie in one word. Shit. All in all, Attack of the Clones is without a doubt the absolute worst Star Wars film ever made. It's not worth your time. But if you weirdos love this movie, then I feel sorry for you. You should go get help. Find a Star Wars therapist so he or she will convince you that this movie is a dumpster fire that should never exist. I'm going to give Attack of the Clones 0 out of 5 piles of Coruscant. If you're thinking about watching this movie again, don't. Just don't. Save yourself the pain and suffering and watch literally anything else. Let me show you how Attack of the Clones could have been a better movie. Oops! Misa clumsy! Now this is pod racing. Strong in the Force, my dance moves are. See? Was that so hard, George Lucas? Just a few simple changes and you can have a masterpiece in your hands. Alright guys, there you have it. My review of Attack of the Clones. I finally got through with it. Next, we are concluding this trilogy of a movie that is kind of watchable. And that is Revenge of the Sith. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, be sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss a video from me. Until the next review, I'm Robert Ramos, and may the Force be with you. Except when it comes with this movie.